I can't find any money for my farm. Welcome back to American Beef Ranch. My name is Jesse. Thanks for stopping in and taking some of your time to watch this video. This year has been one of the absolute most frustrating years of my life, on top of 2023, which was one of the most frustrating years of my life, on top of 2022, which was one of the most frustrating years of my life. And I guess that just goes along with farming. But as you guys know, we really are in a tight spot. We really need a partner, and I can't find one. I have approximately 40 days to either find a partner or basically have the property under contract to sell, which we don't want to do. And it comes down to a lot of things, but I'm going to talk about all of them. When it comes to the traditional, the banks, the FSA, the ag credit system, we originally in 2021, when we tried to buy this place, we went to them and we said, hey, look, Grandpa co-signed, we can buy this place. We didn't have it appraised or anything, but we knew it was worth a lot more than we were going to pay for it. It was going to be a good deal. And they said no. They flat out told us no. You have no historic cash flow. You can't make enough money there to pay the payments, which not true. And you don't have any experience doing any of this. Yeah, I know, I'm a young farmer. The FSA and ag credit's supposed to have programs for that, but they don't if your credit is not acceptable that they deem. And it's not that I had bad credit. I had unestablished credit. The score was okay. It's not great, but it wasn't terrible. I didn't have any collections or any of that stuff. I didn't even have any late payments. I just didn't have anything established for the long term. It didn't raise the amount that we needed to really set us up right. And that's kind of been the story of our financing journey. We've never really got the amount that we've needed to set us up properly. And so we're always just, pedaling, I guess you could say. And I've called it before, I've called it pedaling. We've always just kept pedaling, never really being able to get on top of things and get set up properly so that the farm can thrive. So after the crowdfunded farm deal, we came into 2023. 2023 was one of the most disheartening years I think that not only I've had, but also other local farmers have had. We all struggled with varmint issues, with voles and field mice destroying crops at a rate that is unprecedented. My grandpa, for instance, row crop farmed for 40 years in this area. In 2023, he's still in good health, good mind, all that stuff, right? 83 years old. He comes to me and he goes, I have never in my life seen varmint damage like that. That is completely unbelievable. And if you want to see more of that, I'll put a video up here in the cards for you. But beyond that, right, I needed to refinance. Number one, we needed to refinance from the original loan because it wasn't going to work for us long term. And number two, we lost $100,000 because there was no crop to harvest. There was no crop to sell. On top of that, the hay market crashed in 2023, which didn't help because we were growing only hay. We only have a small farm, 185 acres, right, of farm ground. So it was crashing and burning and failing. So come along to the end of the year and we get into the middle of August and we finally got a deal done with a company, and they basically did what they could. Okay, it wasn't what we needed at the time. It wasn't the right amount. We still needed more to get taken care of what we needed to get taken care of. But they basically looked at our property value, which at that point was $2.4 million. And they said, we can give you half. And I'm like, okay, that's great. But is there any way we can get some more? Because we still have these other bills that we'd like to take care of. And if we get the amount that you're saying, we'll get some of it, most of it wiped out. But these other bills are going to become a problem in the future. And we could use some equipment too, right? The farm doesn't have any equipment. We could definitely use some. They said, no, this is what we can do. And we're to the point we had to take it. You had to take the loan to keep moving forward. And so we set ourselves up to, on the personal side, to be better financially strong so that in the future we could get refinanced again, things like that. But we were still hoping that the crop would come in 2023 and pay for us. So you lost $100,000, which you had to suck up and take the loss on. And then You had some other things, and don't get me wrong, I've made some stupid financial decisions, bought some stuff, bought some things we shouldn't have, you know, things like that. But those are little things in comparison to where we are now. So comes 2024, we get moving forward, and since pretty much since this time in 2023, December, I knew that I needed to get into a better loan. The problem being, same problems persisted. You know, 21, 22, 23, a lot of these companies want 3 years of profitability before they even look at you. And, you know, we're an organic farm or a regenerative farm. Some of those things disqualified us from the typical organic and regenerative lenders. And so I searched out all of the organic and regenerative lenders, any of the ones that you can search on the internet that say they want to help young farmers and they want to get moving forward and they want to help you. But I actually had a loan approved by one. The problem being is that they wanted monthly payments, and I'm sitting here like, you guys are planning on us spending all of this money and we're not going to have any income until 2024. And you want me to pay a monthly payment that we're not going to be able to pay. Like, it's not possible. And then all the other companies that we talked to, they said same thing. Cash flow, cash flow, cash flow. You have not made any money. You haven't made enough money for us to be involved. Even though the property value is still way above the debt load, like safely above the debt load, right? And then out of desperation, I move into the private lending scene. I'm looking for a private lender. I have a private lender right now. That's the loan I got approved for last, August. But we are looking for private lenders. We're looking for investors. We're looking for all these things. And we're looking for sale leaseback companies. But here's the problem with investors, private equity, and sale leaseback companies. If your company size is not $5 million or bigger, or the transaction size is not $5 million or bigger, you're disqualified. They won't do business. They won't put the effort into a deal like mine, which is about $2.5 million. On the flip side of that, there's a lot of lenders that'll do $1 million and down. So obviously I have a problem because I am too small for the big guy and I am too big for the little guy. And that has drove me absolutely nuts because in the grand scheme of things, $2.5 million is not that much money. It's just not. In today's age, like, our government pisses away more than that every day on stupid stuff. And the sale leaseback companies, same thing. I have been told that I am too small. $2.5 million is too small over 30 times. Not exaggerating. Literally, I've been told my transaction size is too small for investment or for sale leaseback companies because of the size. You want to know the worst part about it? The part that's like throwing sand in the wound or salt in the wound? The farm was profitable this year and made enough money with a reduced income because of the property improvements that it could cover a debt load for the loan amount that I'm asking for. And there's I can grow 25% more crop. Literally 25% of the farm didn't produce a crop because we moved dirt on it. Still, unfortunately, as much as people want to say they have a vision or they believe in you or they want to do things for you, they're not able to help you. And if they can find one reason to tell you no, they will. Even though now I have a profitable farm and I have plenty of equity in the property to cover a debt load and even everything out, even if I don't go buy the equipment, which I really want to go do and do the work myself, even if I have to hire out everything, this farm property with just the farm crops can be profitable, and I can keep doing my other things with the chickens and the broilers and adding those other enterprises so that hopefully one day I can add, equipment like I want to. I'm too small, and really those people that say they want to help, they don't want to help. Now, I don't believe that there is not somebody out there that will help. We just haven't found them yet. We haven't found the like-minded partner that wants to help us and wants to move forward with us and help an organic, regenerative farm that's really improved the soil in 4 years, 3 years. 3 years, 4 years, 4 years, and I have proof of that. And we're doing really incredible things with water and soil improvement, and the crops are getting better and better. And I mean, I grow really good beef, and I can sell some, but basically, I still got to find that partner. I'm still looking for that person who wants to jump in on a farm that can cover the debt load easily and be profitable super long term and just move forward. And it's, I mean, I've been working on this for over a year. It's really disheartening. It's really, yeah, I want to give up so bad, but I can't. I got a wife, I've got a daughter, I got a baby on the way. I can't give up. I've got to find this partner, and I've got to find him now. Because if I don't, it's going to be for sale. And I honestly don't know what else to do. All I can say is God bless. Have a wonderful day. And I'm going to keep looking for a partner. I'm going to be bouncing off the phone. I got bills up to here. They're all due. Like, it's either find a partner now or sell it and be done. And I do not want to sell it. I'm going to keep fighting. And thank you for watching, because you guys watching these videos really pushes me to keep trying to, well, 95% of you watching these videos and pushing me to find a partner really keeps me going. The other 5% of you that are negative really suck. Anyway, God bless you all. Have a wonderful day. Look at these beautiful cows out here. And we will see you guys next time on American Beef Ranch.